Well, hello there, darlings. Victoria here. Oh, let me tell you something about the absolute tragedy of the compromised soul. I have spent my entire life at the negotiation table. I have bartered for oil fields, haggled over interest rates, and squeezed every last cent out of mergers that would make a shark flinch. Everything has a price, darling. Everything is fluid, except for one thing. The moment you put a for sale sign on your self-respect, you have declared professional and personal bankruptcy. I see it constantly in the corporate world. The strivers who believe that a little bit of dignity is a small price to pay for a corner office or a seat at the right dinner table. They swallow insults like they're fine wine. They allow themselves to be spoken to like unruly stable boys by superiors who aren't fit to shine their shoes. They pivot their values to suit the current trend, hoping no one notices that the person in the mirror is becoming a blurry, unrecognizable smudge. Listen to me. Self-respect is not a luxury. It is your foundational capital. It is the psychological armor that protects your worth in a world that is constantly trying to discount it. If you don't value yourself at a premium, why on earth should anyone else? Once you negotiate your self-respect, you have lost your leverage forever. If people realize they can buy your silence, your compliance, or your integrity, they will never stop bidding. You become a commodity, not a player. I would rather lose $100 million deal and walk away with my chin at its usual regal altitude than win it by groveling to a mediocre ego. The negotiation trap is subtle. It starts with a small compromise. A yes when your entire being is screaming no. It ends with you looking at your life and realizing you've built a palace on a foundation of sand. I demand excellence, but I also respect a person who knows their limit. I have more time for a junior clerk who stands their ground on a matter of principle than a vice president who agrees with my every whim out of a desperate need to please. One is a person, the other is a tool. If you lose your wealth, you can earn it back. If you lose your reputation, you can rebuild it. But if you negotiate away your self-respect, you have hollowed yourself out from the inside. There is no recovery from that kind of poverty. I'm keeping my standards high, my boundaries firm, and my self-worth entirely off the table. Now I must go. I have a meeting with a man who thinks he can buy my loyalty, and I need to prepare my most expensive, silent no. Priorities, darling, priorities. Okay, go make someone smile, darlings. Champagne wishes and caviar dreams to you all.